Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Previously, I said we were gonna go to Hyrule Castle Town, but then I got sidetracked by a lot. Turns out that there's a bunch of stuff we can get out of the field now that we're human form again, and that's what I did. I just ended up collecting most of the things that we can't collect now that will be useful for later. I see that floating ladder down there again. Make that two floating ladders. Great. They continue to mock me even more. Good to know some things haven't changed as of late. Today, we're probably going to do a little bit more side activity before we even get to Castle Town again. I'm hoping to get it done today because the last thing I want to hit is one of the last things that we can do right now before we can actually head back to Castle Town itself. First things first. I know it's going to roll down the hill, so I'm not even going to bother trying to time this perfectly. Let's blow ourselves up. I don't really care. Got a bunch of rupees though, so we're well insured in that regard. And this is gonna be our way in human form to come back up to Zora's domain. The reason why we're back here is that we saw some torches inside the domain itself that we can light up right now. They'll likely contain a chest that will have some rupees in it, probably. I just want to show us off right now. I probably won't get what's inside until a little later on. Let's do that. That's one. Up. Oh, careful. Well, thankfully the current can't sweep you away completely since there's a shallow area there that could help you walk on it. I'm just underwater. I'm pretty sure that has to be rupees. I'm fairly certain. These Zoras can't survive without a moist environment. Moist. Our poor prince, if only he hadn't collapsed under the withering sun. So that's how he ended up there in the first place, I guess. We're also close to the queen. Guarding her empty throne is almost more than I can bear. But still, until our prince returns, it's our duty to watch over this room. I think some of the swords have recovered since their freedom from that previous prison that they were stuck in. The bullet that sank to the bottom of the water? Looks like it was some sort of volcanic rock, but then where did it fall from? Some questions are better left unanswered, Missy. Trust me, you don't want to know, and even if you do, you might get even more confused. Queen was beautiful and proud. I would have dearly loved to introduce you to her, traveler, but that's no longer possible. Excuse me, traveler, did you just come from town by any chance? Have you seen Prince Wallace? I mean, have you seen a Zora boy as you were traveling? We know of Wallace. He's in Talbot's bar right now. We haven't got back to actually meet him yet. Now, I'm sure there's likely a chance we can't do anything about this right now. But I want to show this to keep it in mind for later on. I believe this is the molten shard that was being referred to some time ago that we used to free the Zoras when this place was encased in ice. And I'm gonna get some damage from this. Oh! You can die by drowning! One, I've never seen that happen before. And two, I thought that even if I did drown, I was gonna respawn back to the last land mass I was on. Okay then. I guess that's what I thought would happen. I thought it would just respawn me like that. Alright, game. You showed me. And now this means I'm now down to 3 hearts. So whenever you die, you are dropped down to 3 hearts by default. And look who else is here! Speaking of travelers, now this is made out to Mr. Zoras, so I don't know. I don't really know who ought to receive it. Once again, we found the postman in the most unusual locations. At least this time he's being more diligent about his letters. Normally we extend the warmest of welcomes to a traveler like yourself. But... that's it. See for the empty throne, we lost our village's leader, and now I fear our people are in danger of losing their way. Now when I think of what might have happened to the prince, I feel so... vulnerable, I think. It's gotta be the answer. And there gets the peaceful music. Does this mean that time passed when I died? Is that what happened? Well then. I'm not sure whether to feel insulted or... Nah, I think I feel insulted. Can't believe that happened. I'll try to show them the molten shard that we dropped from before. It's still at the bottom of the water. So we can do something about that. There's a chance that we can blow it up, but we don't have the right bomb for that yet. I did mention, I think it was last episode, that there are bomb types in this game. We'll be coming across what the second type of bombs we can use are, hopefully in the near future. So what do you think? Is it a splendid waterfall? It's one of the largest in our domain. This waterfall flows directly from the throne room. If you would like, I can take you there. Ah, I forgot there's more than one way up there. Oh, cool. That's another way we can get up to the top of the domain if we didn't have to take that alternate pathway from before. At least I can see that the Zoras are up and swimming again. Pretty sure they're trying to get the rust off after being stuck in isolation for so long. The Zora village is both our ancestral home and the source of Hyrule's water. This just reminds me, since we did open up the water to Hyrule again, this means that Castletown should have a water supply going again. That'll put the citizens over there more at ease. Up ahead at Snow Peak, a mountain engulfed in an endless blizzard. The weather there is bad and travel is treacherous. If you head out without a marked path, you might not make it out alive. Yeah, so we could actually go there now, technically, but we have no reason to. If you have business in the throne room, then please speak to the attendant at the base of the waterfall. That's probably the person that can take us up to the throne room. I'm gonna keep opening these boxes to see if I can get more health out of it. There we go. And now I'll ride the current all the way back to Upper Zoras River because we can go visit two shops over there. We saw one of them recently. We were helping out Isa. That's the person that gave us our second ball bag. But there's a second shop that we can visit that's just across from her. Also, I think if what's opened up is opened up now, then we could probably visit Isa again sometime soon. We'll hang on to that. Because I want to head over here and see that there's the fishing hole. Bobber and lure fishing, beginners welcome, guides available. So like Ocarina of Time, we have a fishing hole that we can go and participate fishing in. And this place is probably one of the more beautiful locations you'll find in the game. I mean, look at this. This is like the ideal spring weather, if you ask me. Pink colored trees, the serene music, and the lush green that surround this area. including where the pond is. And it's got ducks here too. What's not to love about this place? Especially the ducks. You love to see it, right? This place is very relaxing. I love to spend a day here, not gonna lie. It's like someone's own private paradise, if you ask me. We can't venture around here, but we can't do anything of importance. Do not toss empty bottles or cans here. The fish are crying. Keep the fish hole clean. Let's take a quick look around before we go enter the actual shop. There isn't much that we can explore on foot. So that's where we have to go to that house over there to visit the proprietor of this fishing hole. The cool thing is that every time you re-enter this place, that it changes to a different season. As a matter of fact, before I go visit the owner of this place, I'm going to show off the rest of the locations right now. The music stays the same, but now the trees are a little different, and the birds are even flying around too. I think they were there before. If not, they are here now. I thought you lose the ducks here. There might be one off in the distance though. Probably is. But this is what it looks like in its summer aesthetic. And here is the fall look of the fishing hole. Got your typical autumn leaves are flowing down, and the trees are also changing their colors as well. She looks a lot better than I last remember seeing it. And here's what the place looks like in winter. It's about as cold and kinda dead as you expect it to look like. I'm amazed that fish can even come out here, or this place can even operate in such weather. Before I go back to the fishing hole, I just remembered that we did explore all this place as human form Link. Because there should be another insect that we can find here, a golden insect, and it's right over there. This, if I am correct, is the male dragonfly. We were able to find this back out at the Upper Zoras River, where Isa's location was. Now we managed to find its male counterpart. By the way, just because you collect a bug doesn't mean that it will be gone forever. As a matter of fact, the bugs will always respawn at their original locations. You can't pick them up again, but you can't actually keep them. Link will just let them go outright afterwards. As you can see over there, that's where the female dragonfly is, near Isa's place. But you can't get a heart out of catching a bug you already caught before. That's how it's able to have full health at the top of this episode. Just want to get that right away because I forgot about that momentarily. I will head back in to the fishing hole. And I took the time to change it to summer. Out of the 4 seasons here, summer is my favorite look. Though spring and autumn, I kind of debated about switching to them as well, to be honest. It was a really tough contest between the 3 the more I thought about it. But in the end, I decided to go with the one that I liked the most for the longest time. You can't go wrong with any of the weathers. Well, except for winter. But then again, it doesn't look that pretty. At least depending on who you ask. So we enter into the shop. Oh man, Link. He is very impressed. Hi there. Hey, you've never been here before, have you? Well, I'm the owner of this fishing hole. My name's Henna. Nice to meet ya. And you also get to meet this pretty lady, Henna. I like it a lot. One of the more memorable characters to me, because I'm gonna say right now, she looks cute. Do not fault me at all. You cannot tell me that this girl looks pretty at least. You would be lying to yourself if you were saying otherwise. I also just got a little cute bird here. So cute, isn't she? Her name's Purdy. She even talks sometimes. Forgot you can look around the shop and she'll actually have different comments about what you're looking at. Like this boat, for example, probably. No, maybe the fishing tank? The special fish tank just for my customers. I'm fond of the green gills, of course, but if you catch anything, I'll toss it in too. Of course, I don't want to encourage overfishing, so I only keep the biggest of each fish type that gets brought in. Though I'm not sure how many customers she's had as of late, though. That's my private boat. Sorry, I don't let out the customers. It's a two-seater, so I only use it when I have a boyfriend. Well, someone's got some aspirations. That's fine. You know, it's generally considered a polite to take your hat off when you come indoors. Hey, if I don't have this hat on all the time, Missy, then I'm gonna feel butt naked. I might as well be naked. Not only that, we can also see some various pictures here. The first fish he caught, a 28-inch Hollywood pike. I don't know why that's hard to say. I swear I'll never forget that day. Such sweet memories. You never forget your first. It's a 22-inch Hyrule Bass I caught. It's not very big, but it's a fish I spotted and caught all by myself, so I took that picture. You can also see that Isa's here too. And it turns out that these two are actually sisters. That shot's from the day she caught herself a 17-inch Hyrule Bass. We already met who Isa is. She owns the boat rental shop. And not only that, they have another relative. It's Nesthead, or Koro, their older brother. And he's holding a 25-inch Orden catfish. The only one in our family who's lousy at fishing. He's only managed to catch that fish by using a sinking lure. Cheater. However, I'm sure if you've been keen-eyed enough to look around this place, you may have spotted this one, and that may have caught your interest the most. That's one of Hyrule's legendary master fishermen. Look, he's kind of highly lounge, doesn't he? He may just be one of my ancestors. Now, of course, I can't exactly prove that. It's just kind of wishful thinking on my part. But you can see that she kind of scratches the same way that the fisherman, who is from Ocarina of Time, also scratches in a different, but he does scratch in a way as well. So that does lend further proof that these two could actually be related. You want to try some lure fishing? It's 20 rupees for the whole deal. There's no time limit and the canoe rental's included. That sound okay?
Okay.
Well, seeing how it's your first time and all, I'll throw the guide service for free. Let's get fishing. So we don't have to worry about any current swimming us away. We have ourselves a nice, cozy, relaxing fishing minigame. We got some various things that we can fish out for as well. Like the first thing over here. Am I actually too close to that? Nope, I'm just close enough. What's that? A piece of heart?
Phew.
Ooh, whose heart did you catch, you big sweetheart? Don't be shy, this was yours to keep. Yep, got ourselves a free piece of heart here. You can also keep rolling around and catch various fish. I don't think that you can get anything special for collecting any of the fish specifically. This is really just for fun. I remember in Ocarina of Time, the fishing minigame over there is a lot more difficult than it is here in Twilight Princess. But there was a specific reward I think you can get in that game if you're able to get the Hylian Loach. I'm gonna try my best to do some fishing here myself, just to see what I can catch for fun. Come on. Come on. Careful. I don't think it's working. Yeah, that's not working. You just failed to hook it. When a fish bites on the line, yeah, it wasn't biting, that was the hit. That was the problem. Maybe I'm not using the right lure. What do I do? Yeah, I can change lures. That's so. So we have the swimmers, the back and forth action attracts all types of fish. The popper, call the sound making lure, is great for big fish in deep waters. And the spinner, the call the lure, was propelling the siren song for nervous fish. Again, you really don't get anything out of this. So, it's here just for fun. Really the big thing you get here is a piece of heart. That's really the only useful thing you can collect in this location. So I think I'm gonna try and get the Hylian loads just for fun. Again, you get nothing out of it, but I'm gonna take it as a personal challenge to find it. That's only if I remember where it is, because I'm pretty sure it's in a set location that's here in the pod somewhere. First off, I'm gonna try to test my fishing skills a little bit more by doing this and catching that fish. Aha! Got it! Not let go this time. Oh, almost got it. Come on. It's right under my boat! Hey, where'd it go? I almost had it. Yeah, I tried to, but it wouldn't respond for whatever reason. You may have guessed by now, I'm not good at fishing in this game. I have only done it a handful of times, and it really doesn't interest me that much. There we go. That's a fish to remember, our first one. The definitive lake fish, a good old Hyrule Bass. Hey, that's actually not bad. 18 inches. Well, we're looking out for is the Hylian Loach. That's not our first bad catch to get at all. The other fish you can catch here are the green gill, which we saw back in the fish tank caught by any lure, the Hylian pike, which can only be caught by a spinner and another lure, and the orange catfish, which can be caught by the popper lure. Oh, it's an orange catfish. Not much a man for these. I think they're kind of cute, but they're slimy, you know. Let's see, about 24 inches though. That's better than the last one I had. Now let this one go. It's bigger in size, sure, but if the game says it's not that impressive, then I ain't gonna keep it. Got it. Alright. The Hylian pike. Anglers everywhere are going crazy about this fish. Even Lake's impressed. 25 inches! Oh yeah, I'll keep that. I think I've actually caught every other one. I haven't caught the orange catfish yet, but I can get that back at Ord Village. Not really concerned about that. Just gotta look out for that Hylian loach. Hey, all done? Ooh, that was fun, wasn't it? I put the fish you kept into the tank. We should fish together again sometime. Here we can see that's where all the fish are located. Hyrule Bass, the Hylian pike, and the star of jumping fish, the orange catfish. Not that everyone really likes them. And they say you can catch the Hylian loach around here too, but I never caught one. To tell the truth, I'd just be happy seeing just one of those things. Well, I found out that I can't actually catch it yet because I don't have the right lure. Because there's a fourth exclusive lore that you have to get by playing this game. Oh, that caught your eye, did it? I made that game, you know. I gave it a really fun name too. Roll Goal. It costs 5 rupees to play, but you can win 10 if you make it to the goal. Unfortunately, we have to play this if we want to get the exclusive lure that will be able to catch the Hylian Loach. The rules are simple. Roll the glass ball along the path all the way to the goal within the time limit without dropping the ball. You can change the angle of the camera with R, so use that well. Ready? Press A to start. The first one isn't that terrible, but I'm using the gamepad.
Oh.
Thought that would happen. So I'm using the gamepad here for the first time while playing this, so this probably won't go exactly too well for me. Just got it. But I keep trying to at least get to the finish line at least once.
Oh.
Good. Ah,
Oh.
that's as far as I got so far. I'm so used to doing this with the Wiimote that trying to do it with the gamepad is kind of jarring now. I'm sure with a few runs, I'll get the hang of it. It's just patience and a steady hand will carry the day. Good. Careful. Almost there. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Let's roll to the side a little bit. And presto! Roll goal! Congrats, a huge prize of 10 rupees. Wow, you cleared it. Guess that means I'll have to make a new course for the next time you drop in. Promise to play it, okay? Trust me, I'm not looking forward to that. So you know what? I think that's all we're gonna do for today, because next time, we're gonna dedicate that episode to play Roll Goal. Because there are at least 8 stages in total if you want to get the Hylian Loach's lore. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know why I'm doing this. Getting the Loach doesn't mean anything, it's just for bragging rights, but it's pride. Pride is what counts, and that's exactly why I'm doing this. So that's what's gonna be going on in the next episode. Until we meet again, farewell for now.